Punch TV out of my mama have a channel you so make sure say and then the first time I did her channel you and I just always subscribe and my like share we will so be job adventure our comment section or edit the Punch TV the about man 70 and just say them back and them for and say story be about social media and so I just say agent ye abusuafo mo come home my uncle story na embra ye buy the emunche mu na ebebrem.
This meeting is a response to a request for a recall first dated 22nd of October 2024 and the subsequent one dated 24th of October 2024, both pursuant to Article 1123 of the Constitution and Order 53 of the Standing Orders of Parliament. Both requests were signed by more than the constitutionally required signatories of 15% of all members of Parliament. The first request entreats the House to deliberate upon and transact urgent government business. And the businesses were tabulated, and from what we had, there were not many, just a few. The second request, dated 24th, simply added many more items for the consideration of the House. So from the initial request for us to consider 5 items, this second request added 17 more items. And this request came from the NPP members of Parliament, and it was signed on their behalf by the second Deputy Majority Whip, Honorable Alex Tete Jodubois. In fact, both requests were signed by him. Honorable members, I had, under the dictates of the provisions of the Constitution, to issue the summons for you to be here today. And I duly complied with the constitutional provision and got the administration to get the summons published to the notice of all of you. Unfortunately, the signatories who made the request have not shown up, and therefore matters that they wanted us to handle, which are admitted for the consideration of the Business Committee, are not on the order paper, and in fact there's no order paper for today because the Business Committee could not meet due to the absence of the people who requested for the recall. And as you can see, one side of the House is completely empty. In view of this, we have, as usual, got a quorum to sit, but we have no business before us to transact. because the business committee, as you know, they prepare a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the business committee to sit, as a result of the refusal of those who requested for the recall to show up, we are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House. Knowing the challenges we are facing, it is not advisable to be adjourning from day to day. And so I'll proceed once more to adjourn the meeting indefinitely. And the meeting, this extraordinary meeting, is accordingly adjourned.
The Punch TV adofo no memo makwa aba haba channel yi so make sure say na first time I dey channel yi na chese obe subscribe dey amaye no like no share we so be jawa dwenche e wo comment section ho e dey amaye. The Punch TV dey aba amanyosem dey na chese ye dem ba ko an ye dem fua an say story bi aba o social media no so e chese agent tre ha ye ebusuafo mo nka me ho man ko story na embra ye ba ye dey emu nhwemu nyina e bebrem.